Hi everybody, how you doing today? Welcome to Traveling with Bruce, brought to you today by caffeine-free Diet Coca-Cola and all of its wonderful benefits for living a long, healthy life. Oh yeah. Hey, that guy sounds pretty good. I like that sound of that guy. He sounds like a professional. If only I could mute that voice. Oh yes, I just did that. Welcome, one, welcome all to the show, live from Creston, British Columbia. Oh my goodness! Hi guys, how you doing? I'm just having fun with my speedos. I got my speedos when my after I had my diet, and I got my speedos that Tom Henry got me that will fit me right now. Oh my goodness! I gotta say, there, Tommy boy, thanks, buddy. The after or the before and the after. Look at that! Oh my gosh! Oh, I think that's enough of that. Let's just put a stop to that right now and not gross out the viewers. How you guys doing? Welcome to Traveling with Bruce on Tuesday, April the 16th, 2019. Another fun day here in paradise. Creston, British Columbia is where this show is emanating from today, where we are originating from. Got one of my favorite YouTube shirts on today. I hope you're having a good day, a good week. I'm trying to do what I can with what very little I have. Let me tell you, folks, do the best I got going on. Let me just take a look at something here. I just remembered to double check here. Oh, yeah, 21. Okay, 21. What was that number? Okay, there we go. I was just figuring out how many subscribers I have now because I got to write it down. But yesterday, 21,780. Now, 21,846. We're over 21,800, almost 850. 150 more. We got 22,000 subscribers on this channel. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? It is exciting. It really is. I am so thrilled by that and humbled by it. It's incredible. Thank you everybody for your support, for watching this show and this channel, watching your YouTuber talk about cruise ships. This is what we do here. We love to talk about cruise ships, cruise ship news, see what's going on in the cruise ship business, ports of call, new ships that are coming, old ships that are getting refurbished, smart moves by cruise line, dumb moves by cruise lines, announcements we like about cruising, announcements we don't like about cruising, and everything in between. We try to cover it all. And I'm on the air Monday to Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Time, Saturdays, 2 o'clock Eastern Time. We talk cruise ships 6 days a week. This is day 2 of this week, so welcome aboard the channel and welcome to my show today. I'm glad you're here. I see folks are piling in. How do we got now? 63 are already here, coming in here, which is just fantastic. I welcome all of you. 12 thumbs ups already. Thank you for that. Just love you guys who just automatically give me a thumbs up just to help with momentum of the show. I really appreciate it. Others a little harder to please, but that's okay. I'll do the best I can. What do I want to talk to you about today? I got a little bit of news for you today. What's going on? Got 3 things to talk to you about, and I thought I'd start it off with Seattle. I thought I'd start talking about Seattle. This is a city that I would just like to say I think they got it going on. City of Seattle, the Port Authority there, the City Fathers, the government of the state of Washington. I think all 3 parties, they seem to be on the same page, and it's kind of refreshing to see something like that. It's really cool to watch it. I don't know how it works for you folks wherever you live around the world. I know I have viewers from all over the place, North America, Europe, from Australia, and from Asia and South America and everywhere else. But Seattle has it going on when it comes to the cruise ship business. They are aggressively going after more and more of the Alaska business. They want it, and they're open for the business, and they're putting down serious tax dollars to make it happen. They're prepared to invest in their port. They're prepared to invest in cruise terminals for passengers. They're prepared to invest in infrastructure all around the ports. Seattle has a concierge program going on. They started a year or 2 ago. It's a baggage deal, which I think is brilliant. You get off your cruise ship at the end of the cruise. You've already checked your bags into a concierge baggage program. The luggage is waiting for you at the airport when you get there later today for your flight out. I think it's brilliant. Your flight might not leave until 4 this afternoon, and you get off the ship at 8 in the morning. You got yourself a whole bunch of time to kill. You got like 5-6 hours before you want to get to the airport by say at 2. Your bags are waiting for you. They're already there. They've been transferred right from your ship, probably from your cabin door, right to your airline. And I say that's brilliant. It allows these passengers, these potential, these tourists, to spend 4-6 hours in the city of Seattle after the cruise, rather than head to the airport and sit there like a zombie on an airport bench waiting to get on a plane sometime this afternoon. I think it's fantastic. It allows people to explore downtown Seattle, head for the market, head over to some of the shops downtown, take a tour, go to the Space Needle, check out that beautiful, what they used to call it, the Music Experience Museum. Whatever, head into Seattle and enjoy Seattle. That's a brilliant idea. Anyway, that's another thing that they've got going on. The infrastructure. The hoteliers, they got to be happy. If you operate a hotel in Seattle that services airport people and cruisers, oh my, you got to be happy, because the city this year, the Port of Seattle is predicting that they will handle 1.2 million passengers this year. That is another record high. They're adding to it. They're not going to stop anywhere near this. I think they want to get up to 2 million passengers a year out of Seattle. Majority of it, let's be fair, majority will be April to about October, but they do get repositioning crews through there, and the odd other cruise line. But yes, it is in a window, that is sort of spring to fall long. They are certainly handing it to Vancouver in Canada, although Vancouver, British Columbia, they keep putting on the brave face, talking about how great it is there and how busy we are. Well, the reality is that Vancouver and British Columbia doesn't have 3 true cruise terminals for passengers. They have 1. Seattle can handle quite a number of ships at the same time, not just 1 or 2. And they're expanding that with another new addition to their itinerary, another terminal for the city of Seattle, and that'll be in partnership, I think, with Holland America, that, by the way, just finished building a brand new corporate headquarters in Seattle. That's where Holland America is based. If you ever wondered why is there so many cruise ships going to Alaska with Holland America, which is owned by Carnival, it's because Holland America's headquarters are in Seattle, and they are very much connected to the Northwest through that connection. That's where all their executives are. And they very much love to sail their ships into the Alaskan waters, and that's why they're there. So anyway, that next terminal, $150 million or so, that will probably have a very strong Holland America connection, and that means that Princess cruise ships, Holland America cruise ships, Carnival cruise ships will all, even Cunard, will all use the new terminal once it's completed as their home terminal. Very interesting. Anyway, that's the first little thing I thought I'd mention today. Seattle, way to go. They're expecting $900 million of economic benefit this year from 1.2 million passengers using the airport, driving in, busing in, using the train somewhat, and staying overnight, perhaps a night before the cruise, visiting the city the day after the cruise is over, the day of the cruise over. Very good. Like I said, they've got it going on, and I acknowledge that really as a strong move. Okay, other city that's got it going on, Miami, Florida, in the USA. Holy moly! Royal Caribbean made an announcement. I think they brought this out yesterday. It came out in the afternoon. I thought I'd mention it today. Royal Caribbean has announced that they have worked out a deal to go ahead and to expand their home office, which is in Miami. They're going to add to their headquarters. They're going to spend $300 million on a new building that'll include a giant parkade as well. The building is going to be 10 stories high, 350,000 square feet in footage. And they're going to take 2 of their 3 existing buildings that they're using now. They're going to totally gut 2 of them and completely redevelop them. And the 3rd building, they're going to just eliminate it. They're going to just demolish it. It's too tiny and not important. This will allow the company, over the whole time frame that this will take place. This is going to take place, by the way, let me just grab my reading assisters here. The reading assist glasses. Just see what I've got here. Okay, the new building will be finished by 2020, so that's next year sometime. And the remodeled buildings will be ready by 2021. And by 2021, the number of employees working at the 3 buildings combined will go from a present count of 2,200 up to 4,200 employees in Miami proper. So the city of Miami, get ready. They're expanding. They're growing. More employees are coming to the city and to that facility. And it should be quite a stunning architectural piece of work when it's completed. I've seen some renderings of it. Looks very interesting, very curvy, a lot of balconies, room for palm trees to grow through some of the structures. Pretty cool. And Royal Caribbean's new terminal in Miami is a stunning piece of architecture and has been getting rave reviews from passengers who find that the terminal is very well run, beautifully laid out, incredibly efficient structure, and they are able to get 6,500 people on these massive Oasis-class ships. They can get them off and they can get them on. That's 13,000 passengers of movement. No problem whatsoever. They're using eye recognition technology on debarkation. And I tell you, I've had a couple of folks mention to me how easy and fast it is to get off the cruise ship at the end of the cruise, as opposed to waiting in line just to get off the ship. Getting off the ship is a real quick exercise, and getting on apparently is getting easier too. So way to go, Royal Caribbean. Way to go, the city of Miami. The two have worked together on this. I believe the land that the buildings are sitting on may well be county land, and that's been all worked out. Everyone's happy with the design that's coming and being proposed, the look of the place, and congratulations. There's 2 good news stories right there. Cheers from Charming with Bruce. I love good news stories like that. I think that's wonderful. We find that, I find sometimes that I'll go a whole week and all I've got is bad news. A whole week I'll have nothing but ships in trouble or lineup issues like we had with Carnival the other day or whatever. And by the way, speaking of Carnival, they did have that lineup problem on Sunday where people were waiting outside in 85-degree heat, 100% humidity, dying to get on their ship, the Carnival Magic, because the Carnival Magic had just completed a 7-day cruise, and it was a themed cruise, a Tom Joyner celebration party cruise, which went fabulously well, raising money and so on for a good cause. But the transition didn't work too well, and Carnival was quite. You got to blame Carnival. You can't blame anybody else. It's Carnival that runs the show when the ship is in the port. Carnival did not get the passengers and all the equipment from the 1-week cruise just completed off the ship fast enough, and it caused a delay for the passengers to get on the ship for the next cruise. And in some cases, people were waiting up to 6 hours to get on the ship. Not good. Anyway, today did see that Carnival has issued a formal apology. They were very sorry about the whole thing. They were responsible for this. They blew it. It could well have started hours before the ship even returned to the pier, to the dock. It could well have been that the party and the festivities didn't end on time, perhaps, or they went a little long or way long. And teardown, the so-called teardown with all the roadies, they couldn't get at their get to what they had to do to get that ship prepped for the next cruise soon enough, and it was all delayed. Anyway, the next cruise is underway. The folks are on the Carnival Magic. I hope they're having a good time. I pray all is well. I'm sure the ship is totally on time with all of its itinerary. And I did hear that the story goes that Carnival did offer a $50 credit as a kind of a apology credit. I haven't been able to confirm that anywhere, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. If anyone can confirm that for me, that would be great. But that's what I heard. Someone actually mentioned that, I think, on my show yesterday, right here on Traveling with Bruce. One more story for you. It emanates from Europe. It actually comes from Europe, and the story is, I think the origin of the story is from France. Apparently, there is a proposal being tossed about that would limit the speed of cruise ships and cargo ships on the open seas to an agreed upon speed limit. And the objective is simple. By 2050, the amount of particulates going into the atmosphere, even from cruise ships, is to be greatly reduced. It has been worked on for a number of years, and between now and 2050, the number is supposed to be very, very low compared to where it was back in 2000. And one of the ways to ensure you get there, or ensure you get a lot closer to that number, is by starting right now to limit the speed of ships. Now, I read in an article today, I was looking up several of these, trying to get the facts on this. I read up on several articles that cargo ships at one time were running at 24 knots an hour. That would gotta add about 15% of that to make it a miles per hour. So add about 3.5 miles, 27 to 28 miles an hour. Cargo ships used to run at that kind of speed. Cargo ships now are limited to a much lower speed than that. I think they're limited to about the 15 knot range. So they're going about 16.5, 17.5 miles an hour, maybe 18 miles an hour. The talk is that cruise ships that can go as high as the mid-20s easily, a number of cruise ships can go into the 25, 27 knot range if they really went flat out. The talk now is to limit cruise ships also to a proposed speed limit. Especially, this would really help with the emissions, because larger ships really burn a lot of fuel to get up to that 20, 22 knots, 24 knots range. It really is. It's expensive. It burns a lot of fuel, and a lot of soot and smoke comes out of the stacks, even with the scrubbers. And so they're talking about a limit, maybe as low as 15 knots. Don't know if it'd be any less than that. For a lot of cruise liners, it wouldn't make that much of a difference, but for some, it might be very impactful. Now, I've been on 3 separate Mexican Riviera cruises. I've been on one with Holland America, the Amsterdam out of San Diego. I've been on 2 with Princess out of Los Angeles. And the ships go from California all the way down to Los Cabos at the tip of the peninsula. It's a 1 full day of sailing, and then you're there the next day. And then you have an overnight, and you go to Mazatlan and Puerto Vallarta, and then you have 2 days of sailing all the way back to Los Angeles. Now that's a longish route, and so you're traveling quite a bit of a distance to get on time to your ports in Mexico and back to Los Angeles. Whereas if you're leaving Miami or Fort Lauderdale, Miami or Fort Lauderdale, and you're going to Nassau, or you're going to Castaway Cay, for example, Disney, or you're going to Princess Cay for the Princess Cruise Line, any of the private islands, you're talking about a distance of 40 to 100 miles. Not a lot. Like it's less than 100 miles. It's very short. Cruise ships are going to chug along at 10 knots in international waters and stay in international waters for as long as they can before they have to shut down the slot machines and bring you into territorial waters into the Bahamas. So to get a cruise ship to Nassau and then the next day take it to a private island, those are not long distances. So the ship won't even have to go anywhere near 15 or 20 knots. To get to San Juan, Puerto Rico from a private island in the Bahamas, Again, it's not that great a distance. Maybe 10, 12, 14 knots are all you're going to need to make it on time. And from San Juan to St. Thomas or to San Martin or to any of the island, really, a lot of those islands are not a long distance. So these Eastern Caribbean cruises, I guess is what I'm trying to tell you. Eastern Caribbean cruises are not going to be affected by a reduction in speed limits unless you're trying to outrun a hurricane. And there are exceptions allowed where ships can, goose it up and move and get out of the way of a weather system, obviously. Unless you're trying to move, get away from something threatening, you're not going to need to get the old speedometer up to the top end of the scale. If you're going to do a Western Caribbean cruise from Miami, usually the first day you might go to Jamaica, so you'll have a full day at sea. You leave in the evening, chug along, and then the next day you're chugging along all the way to Jamaica. And the next morning you're in Ocho Rios or Falmouth, wherever you land. And then the day after that you're in Cayman Islands. It's only 180 miles from Jamaica. And then from there it's 180 more miles to Cozumel. Those last two ports are no-brainer to get there at reduced speed. You don't have to be going flat out. The first visit to Jamaica won't take much either. So even the Western Caribbean really wouldn't be an issue for cruise lines. Where it might be a problem would be from LA, San Diego, or Frisco to Hawaii and back. You're looking to do 14 to 15-day cruises. You've got to stop at Ensenada on the way home or on the way out to work under the Jones Act. You got to go all the way to Hawaii, and you've got 3 or 4 sea days each way to contend with, and that might be at speed. So that might be affected. Those cruises might be affected. Other cruises like repositioning cruises from Miami to Rome or Barcelona or up to Southampton won't be a problem because cruise lines are taking upwards of 14 to 16 days to do a repositioning cruise from Florida to Europe or from Europe back to Florida in the fall. Not a problem with the speed issues. Round the world cruises, you might have to do some adjusting to itineraries, but really they're a leisurely deal. I can see the one cruise that might be affected could be New York to Southampton in 6 days. That might be the one affected by Cunard. They might have to cut back the speed of the ship and add an extra day. Instead of making it a 5 or 6 day cruise, they'll make it a 6 or 7 day cruise. That might make a difference. But what the cruise line saves in fuel costs, they can perhaps make up in a bit of an increase in the cost of the trip. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's something to think about. They won't get as many crossings in per year, but they'll charge more for each crossing. And it's not like there's a lot of competition. It's not like there's 25 cruise lines all doing Atlantic crossings against each other. This isn't 1955. By the way, I was born in 1955. I think Marty McFly went back to Hill Valley in 1955. November 10th, 1955, Marty went back to Hill Valley. In any event, back in Hill Valley days, there were a number of cruise lines going back and forth across the Atlantic. And so it was a competition and it was a race, and the coal was being shoveled into the old boilers or the diesel or whatever fuel they were using, bunker fuel, what they were using in those days to keep the ships moving at top speed. Now, with cruises being a leisurely event, cruise lines will just adjust their itineraries accordingly to adhere to the new rules, and we'll all be better for it because the cruise lines will burn a lot less fuel and put a whole lot less of the particulates into the atmosphere, which would be a good thing for the planet. And with the enhanced, hopefully with enhanced scrubber systems and the fact that cruise lines will eventually go to liquid natural gas, cross our fingers, hopefully everyone will do that, we will have a much better, improved environment because of that, and just cleaner air and so on. Anyway, we'll see. What are your thoughts on all that? What do you think about those 3 topics? Seattle busting at the seams. Royal Caribbean, new building, $300 million. I don't know if many of you care about that. And France proposing to cut the speed of ships on the open oceans to improve things. It's been done in the cargo department already. Sure, cargo lines have seen vast improvements in their bottom lines because they're burning a lot less fuel to move cargo. around the world. Now the thinking is let's do it across the board. I personally don't have a problem with it, but that's just me. What do you guys think? I'd love to welcome you into the show. First of all, thank you for all your support to this channel. Check out my Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's. There's 2 L's right there. Go to Facebook group page. If you like to hang out between my live shows and my regular videos, my short videos, we have fans of this show, viewers of this show, subscribers of the channel who are posting all kinds of photos and videos on my Facebook group page. I invite you to become a member of the page. Just go to Facebook and enter on the search bar, Traveling with Bruce with 2 L's. And you'll find the group page. I'll let you in. Ask to join. I'll let you in. I'm the administrator. And check it out. If you've got photos, I would love it. If any of you out there have old home movies from the 50s and 60s, old photos of ocean liners, early day cruising. You know when the Love Boat used to rule the roost, those kinds of ships? If anyone has photos from family vacations like mom and dad took, grandma and grandpa took, that you could post on the Facebook group page for Traveling with Bruce, that would be great. That's a big hit with all my viewers. I love seeing stuff like that. And you can add any commentary to these photos. That would be terrific. This is us in, we were in Nassau in 1972. This is wherever in 1974. Oh, that would be fabulous. 70s, 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, whatever. The trip you did last month, post anything. We love to see stuff like that. And a lot of my viewers who are members of that page, they post news. They post articles on what's going on in the cruise world. And I thank them for that. Sometimes they give me ideas for a video. I appreciate that very much. So come on by and say hi and pop in over there. Throw me thumbs ups for this show or any of my live videos would be great. Thank you for sharing my thank you for sharing my short videos on social media. I really appreciate that from some of you folks. If you can do that for this channel, that really helps my channel's momentum. And Peter Heckema, a shout out to you. This is Tuesday, and what does that mean? It means a contribution has come in to my channel on my PayPal donate button. And Peter, thank you for a contribution to my channel, as you seem to do every Tuesday. I do appreciate that. It keeps me running. Thank you, everybody, for that. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. Thank you for picking up TWB merchandise, and thank you for using Amazon through my channel. Through my channel, there's a description just below here. Amazon affiliate link. People are buying items on Amazon using my affiliate link on Amazon, and this channel gets a little commission every time someone does a purchase, whether it's toilet paper, dog food, a purse, pair of shoes, a camera, household items. It doesn't matter. Convince your boss to support TWB by using the TWB affiliate link to go on Amazon. That would be cool. I appreciate all of those to help this channel thrive and survive. It's fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Let's see who's here and say hello. If anybody have any comments, any questions, if you're here for the first time, please say hi to me. Please type in, where are you watching me from? I love to find out where you guys are. Are you in Canada? Are you in the USA? If you are, just tell me the name of the city. But if you're from overseas, tell me the name of your country and what town you're watching me from, or what city. What's your high temperature today? I'd love to know that. Is spring in the air for you? And we love to do that. Some of my great viewers, they'll tell me what the price of gas is where they live. We compare that around the world. It's amazing, the differences. Today here in Creston, we're probably at about 50 degrees or so today, maybe 52. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. It's kind of doesn't know what to do. It's more sunny than cloudy, I guess. I think we're into some nice weather tomorrow. We might hit 60 degrees. Woohoo! We love it. Our snow is gone on the street level, but I can see snow at about 5,000 feet around here, and it's receding, and that's wonderful to see. So spring is in the air, and things are getting better. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I see Brittany Lockwood here today. Linda Lou is here. She's saying it's 50 degrees and breezy today where she is. Who else is here? MGM Family Traveling is here. Alan Carter's here. MGM Family is saying, I didn't get a notification of your live show today. What happened? I'll tell you what happened. It's my fault. With about 20 minutes to go before airtime, I got off my couch Yeah, I kind of yawned a little bit. I got to change. I got to put on my shirt for my show. I better clean up my hair a little bit, you know. And I go to the bathroom there in the back, and I'm getting all prepped up. And then, well, 3 minutes later, I realize, you know, something's missing. I haven't done something today, and I can't figure out what the heck it is. Something is just not right. And then I thought, oh, I know what it is. I forgot to even post notice that I was on the air. I had forgotten to post the show, which I like to do a couple hours before showtime. And the show tonight at 8 o'clock for trivia, tonight's trivia show, I forgot to post that one too. Oh, I came hustling out here. I sat down on my computer. I immediately put both shows up, finished off what I had to do, and got ready for the show. And then I noticed MGM's comment. But folks, I have to blame Tom Henry. It's Tom Henry's fault that I didn't post my show on time, because Tom usually gently reminds me with a little message saying, hey, Bruce, have you forgotten to post today's show? He didn't do that today. And it's like the guy just came back from a cruise or something. Like he's totally out of sorts. I don't get it, Tom. I'm counting on you to keep me on my toes, but I guess I'll forgive you this time. Anyway, we made it. We put the show up, and I'm on tonight at 8 o'clock for trivia. The questions are ready to go. I'm looking forward to having fun with it, and we'll see what we can do. Alan Carter's here from Calgary. Hi there, TWB fans. +9 Celsius. That is almost 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and gas is $1.19 a liter. Brittany, I don't think I got either. I got one either. She didn't get a notification. No one got a notification on that show. Maybe on tonight's show you're getting notifications, but you're not getting them on the 5 o'clock show. I listed it too late. Sorry, folks. Ed Tollison is here from New York. Hello, everybody. Hi, Ed. It's 63 and beautiful out there. Beautiful stuff. Jaco, hello, everyone, from quite sunny but windy Netherlands. Right on, Jaco. Welcome back again. Paul Willigas, hello, everybody. It was 33 this morning, but now 70 and beautiful here in Virginia. Right on. I heard a rumor somewhere that Virginia is for lovers. I heard that years ago in the 70s. And at 70 degrees, you got to love Virginia. That's fantastic. Linda Lou, hi, Polly. Brittany Lockwood is 76 degrees in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, even warmer. Linda Lou, that's why they used to call my dad. His name is Paul, too. Polly. Paul Wilgus, hello, Linda Lou. Kenneth Williams, hello, all. Hey, Kenneth Williams, welcome to the show and channel. How are you, buddy? Kathy Hennessy, hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope that you're having a great day. Thumbs up for TWB. And we are at 45 thumbs ups right now. Thank you, everybody, for already throwing me that many. The sooner they come in, the more it helps the show and builds momentum for the channel. As these thumbs kick in now, people start joining the show as it's running because they get notified about it, or they get a recommendation on, they're looking at a YouTube video about cruising, and then that finishes, and they get recommendations from YouTube as to what to watch next, and they get told there's a live show on right now. They're talking about cruising. Get your butt over there at Traveling with Bruce, because the thumbs ups spurred the computer at San Francisco at YouTube headquarters to promote the show. So that's why I'm so excited when I see the thumbs ups coming in so early, so quickly. It's adding momentum to this actual show before I'm even done with it. It's fantastic. Thank you, one and all. I appreciate this. Of course, Jeanette Smith, 79 here in Willis, Texas. Jeanette, thank you for joining me from beautiful Willis, Texas. I'm glad you're here too. Jaco, LOL, the Speedos are back. Linda Lou, Reese peanut butter Easter egg ad just played. Very interesting. I always like to know, did you get an ad before you saw my show today? Or did you see an ad on one of my videos? Who's advertising to you? I'm kind of curious to know that, and I appreciate you guys letting me in on that. Reese's peanut butter, right on, right on. But I could be heading somewhere kind of soon for an interview within the state of Louisiana. If I do not do a phone interview, right on, Brittany, good luck to you. Maybe via Skype, right on, Brittany, good luck to you on this. Sherry, awesome. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Sherry. How's your channel going? How you doing? Sherry has a YouTube channel. Eric Gibbons, good evening, Bruce, and TWB friends and family. Charleston is beautiful this evening at a balmy 73 degrees. Cheers to the beautiful people in Charleston. That is fantastic. 73 degrees. I call that a comfortable room temperature, let me tell you. Fantastic. Valerie Jones, hello all. 83 today in Jacksonville, Florida. 83, 10 degrees warmer. You got to love that. Heads a little south, it gets warmer. Sherry, awesome. Hi, everybody. Brittany, I'm thinking I will be in tomorrow, but who knows? Brittany, if you're here, you're here. If you're not, I know you're thinking about me. But I'll tell you right now, Brittany, if you're not here, we talk about you. Well, not like that. We sort of wonder, where's Brittany today? But it's all good, Brittany. Linda Lou, hi, Sherry. Ed Tolleson, Linda Lou, hello. Margie Chadwick, 80 in Bama. USA has been sick and no ads or idea what our gas is. Our governor just raised prices. Oh, my gosh. She's been sick. You hang in there, Margie. Thank you for joining me today. Sheila, hi, Bruce, and TWB. Hi there, Sheila. Scott Weber, hi, everybody. Hi, Scott. Paul Wilgus saying hi, Sheila. Linda Lou, hi, Sheila and Scott. Paul Wilgus, hello, Scott. Ed Tolleson, hello, Paul Wilgus. Kelly Haston, 75 in Pensacola, Florida. It's a beautiful day. It's got to be a beautiful day. It's 75 degrees. That's fantastic, Kelly. Paul Wilgus, hey, Ed, Linda Lou, hi, Kelly. Sherry, awesome. Hi there, Linda Lou. Sheila, hi, Paul. Linda Lou, Kelly, Ed, Sherry, everybody. Ed Tolleson, hi, everybody. Linda Lou, I used to live outside Seattle. Met the nicest people there, but the weather sucked. I agree. There are times of the year it's just not fun in Seattle. And it's kind of gloomy here in Creston, too. I prefer Palm Desert, California myself. I kind of like that warm desert weather, but that's me. Debbie Manuel, hi, Bruce and everybody. Commercial today was for signing a card for canine service dogs. That's an interesting ad. Beautiful sunny day with 68 degrees in Northern California. That would be Chico, California. Horrible gas price, $4.05 a gallon at the Arco. Yay for almost 22,000 K. Wow, Debbie, $4.05 a gallon. That's incredible. But it shows everywhere across the U.S. and Canada, the prices have been rising. Hopefully that won't last much longer. Kind of like to see it come back down a bit. Kelly, hey, Linda Lou. Hey, Sherry, everyone at TWB. Thank you, Kelly. Linda Lou, hi, Debbie. Paul Wilgus. Hello, Debbie. Debbie, hello, Linda Lou. Debbie, hi, Paul Wilgus. It's funny. Everyone says hi to everybody else. Gary Hoffman, hello. 75 degrees here in St. Augustine, Florida today. Going on the Carnival Liberty on Thursday for a relaxing weekend and Guy's Burgers. Right on, bud. Way to go, Gary. Enjoy that. You deserve the break, and I hope you have perfect weather and a great cruise. Thank you for joining me from beautiful St. Augustine. P. Mills, hello. Hi, P. Mills. How are you? Welcome to the show. Linda Lou, hi, Gary. Gary Hoffman, hello. Sheila, hi, Gary. P. Mills. Debbie Emanuel, what a sweet deal in Seattle. Luggage waiting for you when you get to the airport. How great is that? That is really handy. I agree. Peter Heckema, hi, Bruce and all. 82 degrees in Tarpon Springs, Florida today. Gas has dropped just a little to $2.68 a gallon. Bruce, have you and Jen decided what cruise line you will be booking for your fall cruise? No, but I'm studying it. I am looking right now on a daily basis. I'm looking at cruise lines, cruise deals, destinations, this type of thing. I'm trying to figure out a combination. I'm looking for probably a back-to-back is what I would prefer to do. It is impractical for Jennifer and I to work our way all the way from here in the northwest part of the country, the northwest part of the continent, I guess, all the way down to the southeast part of for a 1 week cruise and then turn around and go home again. So I'm talking to Jennifer about maybe we can do a back-to-back, or we can do a arrival 2 or 3 days before the first cruise, do the first cruise, a couple of days on land, then do the second cruise. And while we're there, we'll do meet and greets in various areas in Florida. This is all being just speculated right now. We're all just kind of tossing these ideas around, bouncing it back and forth. And like I said, as soon as we know and we commit, we will put the word out and let everyone in on what's going on. And you might be able to catch up with us on a ship, or you might catch up to us on a meet and greet before the first cruise, or between the first and second cruise, or after the second cruise. Who knows? There's a whole lot of possibilities, and I will let all of you in on it as soon as I know. Peter Heckema, thank you for your contribution to my channel today. Again, you are fantastic. I really appreciate it. Gary Hoffman got gas at Costco today, $2.58. Gary, you don't live in New York. I can tell you that by that price. You're not living in New York. You're not in California either. I can't remember where you're from, but that's a good price for gasoline for sure. Paul Callahan, hi, Bruce from Toronto. Paul, how you doing from TO? I went to college there, George Brown College. Welcome, my man, from beautiful Toronto. What's with the Leafs are looking good, but what's with the Raptors dropping their first game to Miami? What the heck's going on with those guys? They better win tonight, or they're in big trouble. They're probably in big trouble already, but who knows? Debbie Manuel, very nice weather. Linda Lou, how is it in Reno today? Susan R, hello, everybody. Sunny in Virginia, 72. Gas, $2.68. That's a good price around from what I'm hearing. Brittany, my mom and I took advantage of something similar before leaving the resort I stayed in, the Kidani Village Resort. But we just checked our bags in to be delivered to the airport. Nice. That's a nice service, I gotta tell you. Susan R, no planes overhead. Right on, Susan R, nice and quiet again. SFL Spotter. Hi, Bruce. Hey there, SFL Spotter. How you doing? Welcome back to the show. Maquella Walks. Hi from Nassau, Bahamas. Maquella, how are you doing? I'm glad you're here from the Nassau, Bahamas. Have you heard how much people hate me in Nassau? Have you heard how much I'm hated in Nassau? It's unbelievable. They hate me there. But hopefully you don't. But welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. Linda Lou, partly cloudy, 50 Fahrenheit, and breezy. Had snow flurries yesterday, Linda Lou saying that's in Reno. Sheila, 70 here in Virginia, and beautiful. Margie, sorry, I was rude. Hey, one and all. Hi, Margie. It's okay. Pample Moose. Hello, Bruce, and everybody. Hey, Pample Moose. Welcome back. Debbie Manuel, light rain here too yesterday, Linda Lou. It'll be in the mid 80s on Thursday, though. Very nice. Tired of rain, but thinking not ready for 100 temps either. Let's not go to 100. Let's stick around the 80s for a while. I agree with you there, Debbie. Paul Wilson, howdy, everybody. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Linda Lou, yes, 100. Yuck. Linda Lou, hi, Trucker Paul. Debbie Manuel, hi there, Margie. Brittany, for people who do a land and sea vacation with Disney, they leave their luggage outside of their hotel room the night before the cruise, and the bags will be picked up before the cruise. That's a nice deal too. If you can do one of those, that's all right. That's the beauty of an intercompany type of deal, isn't it? It's fantastic. Paul Wilson, hello, Reno lady. Sheila's laughing out loud. Hey, Paul Wilson, she says. Paul Wilson, hello, Debbie and Brittany. Marion Hayes. Who did you say is doing this new building? Marion, the new building is for Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean is building a structure of about a 10-story height, 350,000 square feet, stylish design. $300 million is the price tag, including a parking garage. Story goes that on top of the parking garage, rather than having cars up there, they're going to put turf up there and build a soccer field. And it'll have fencing all around it. Of course, the soccer balls won't go out over onto the street. Very interesting. I've seen some of the artists' work. It looks quite unique. Anyway, it's Royal Caribbean, just so you know. Paul Lucas. Hello, Paul Wilson. Debbie Manuel. Hi, Paul. Where are you today? Paul, howdy. Paul Lucas. Tom Henry. Hi, everybody. Hi, Tom Henry. How are you doing there, buddy? Paul. Hello, Sheila. Peter Heckema. Bruce, we heard on the local news last night that the Port of Tampa has just finished dredging another 30 feet of deeper channel to allow larger ships to come into the port of Tampa. Interesting. Of course, Peter, I guess it's all contingent upon that bridge that they have to go under. That is the final factor for cruise liners. But for cargo ships, obviously, the deeper the water line, the better. Interesting, sir. Very interesting. Sheila, hey, Tom. Linda Lou, hi, Tom. Wendy Thompson, howdy, everybody. A beautiful day in Florida today. 84 in Ocala, Florida region. Fantastic, Wendy. Paul Wilson, howdy, Tom. Debbie Manuel, hi, Thomas. How was your trip? Tom Henry, 70 Fahrenheit. Nice day in Richmond, Virginia. Ad was Ping. Golf, anybody for Ping? Gas is up to $2.61 a gallon. I took a factory tour of the Ping Golf Club factory back in the day in the 80s, 90s. In Arizona, back in, I'm not sure if it was Tucson or if it was Phoenix somewhere. It was very interesting, but those are the days they made them of wood. And I used to want a Ping set of golf clubs so bad. I wanted a set of Ping clubs with those beautiful, shiny wooden tees. So the 1 wood, the 3 wood, the 5 wood. Oh, I would have killed for them. I didn't have the money. I couldn't justify the expenditure for the game I played. Now it's all metal. It's all different. I haven't played golf in a couple of years. I really don't miss it. I like watching it a bit, but not like I used to. It's just not the same. These guys hit the ball to a degree now that I can't relate to the game anymore. So I'm not into it so much. I like watching the Masters. It's kind of fun. Paul Lucas, hello, Wendy. Hello, Tommy. Wendy saying hi, Paul. Kathy Curtis, hi. Looking forward to a trip to Alaska on Holland next month. Holland, America. 55 in Vancouver, Washington. Fantastic. If you're going to be in Holland, America, are you going out of Seattle or are you going out of Vancouver, British Columbia? I'm kind of curious. What ship are you going on there, Kathy? Let me know. Paul Wilson, Tom, while you were gone, you let the gas prices go up. Thanks a lot. Oh, man. Tom Henry, hi, Paul Wilgus, and everybody else. Let's see. Paul Wilson, hey, Wendy, how you doing? Tom Henry, one advantage of Cindy not working, no gas needed for her commute, and I go electric. Gas can go sky high for all I care. I got an electric car. That's right. He's got a Volt. Right on, Tom Boy. Way to go, buddy. Paul Wilson, howdy, Katie. When are you going to Alaska? Paul Wilgus, one way to look at it, Tom. That's for sure. Wendy Thompson, better foot brace on walking around the yard every day. You're better because you have a foot brace and you can get around the. Okay, I get it. I'm a little slow there, Wendy, but I'm getting it. I hope you're getting better all the time. That's great. Tom Henry, Debbie Manuel. The cruise was excellent. Have you seen the pics? Because he put them on my Facebook group page. They are fantastic. Tom Henry has posted, oh gosh, over 100 photos on the Traveling with Bruce group page. Spelled with 2 L's. Head on over there to Facebook and check it out. Thank you, Tom, again for posting like that. Tom Henry, I need to remember to post the Cabo pics later. Paul Wilson, that was exposed to be hello, Kathy, not Katie. Eric Gibbons, Tom, you were tardy for class today. Wendy Thompson, Tom, did you go to Cabo Wabo? Debbie Manuel, I have seen quite a few of them, Thomas. Are they on your web YouTube channel as well, or just on Bruce's Facebook group page? Tom Henry, Park West was the big winner, though. And then Sunday, when I was checking email, I had an invite to a land-based VIP event. Guess where? Richmond, Virginia? Wendy, New Orleans? Tom Henry, Eric Gibbons. Actually, I had Bruce on the TV from the first moment. Hear him mention me regarding the Speedos, laughing out loud. The tablet was a bit slow to boot up, so it took me a while to enter the chat. He got the alert. Yeah, if he's not alerting me to post the show, I'm alerting him to be on this show. That's what's going on. Kathy Curtis, Paul leaves May 18th. First cruise. I'm so excited, Kathy. This is going to be great. You're going to love it. You're on Holland America. Way to go. Nice choice. I think you're going to really have a good time. Tom Henry, would you believe the Park West event is at the Jefferson Hotel in Richmond? There you go. I guessed it. Richmond. Oh, man. A nice exotic getaway. Unbelievable. Paul Lucas laughing out loud. Tom Henry, only 5 miles from home and 2 miles from my office. Maybe you could get one of your limo drivers to drive you over there, kind of show up fancy, I don't know. Paul Wilson, Kathy, I'm going on a cruise to Alaska on the Celebrity Millennium, May the 10th. Oh, wonderful, Paul. That's going to be good, too. Tom Henry, we always wanted to stay there, though. Oh, that's kind of cool. Tom Henry, I'm worried. They booked it here just for me. I will disappoint them by not buying any art. I think we have everything we like. We're kind of full up. Sheila, is that the one with the Gone with the Wind stairs, Tom Henry? Juno, good evening and be careful, please, with the bad weather tomorrow. Hugs from Suriname in South America. Hirschfeld, thank you, sir, very much for joining me from South America. You're one of my few viewers, but I love it when I get them there. That's fantastic, buddy. Glenn T. Vancouver is giving up on the cruise ship travel. They have done nothing to increase business. They talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. I agree with that. I don't think they can. Too many tree huggers in Vancouver. They won't allow them to even paint the bollards to make them look fresh without a full-blown environmental review. It's how can you tell I'm a little anti on that? It's just me, though. I'm old. What can I say? Eric, laugh out loud, Tom Henry. Wendy, Tom Henry, I have enough art. I have enough art. What's one more? Scott Weber, another problem with speed is that we'll be from Alaska to Seattle to Ketchikan. Very interesting. That could be interesting. Brittany, let's all give Bruce a thumbs up. How are we doing on those? 58 now, 58 thumbs ups. That will bring more people into the show for sure. Thank you, everybody. If you can spare a thumbs up for this show, please hit it now. Hit that button now. We need them earlier rather than later. Brittany, thank you. Tom Henry, Sheila, yes, it is. Paul Wilgus laughing out loud. Marion Hayes, they get to go full steam in pirate territory. Yeah, they definitely jack it up in pirate territory and avoid those Sudan and Somali pirates. You got that right. I hear you there. Good idea. Danny boy, hello everybody from Mascousa, Illinois. From Illinois. Hi from Illinois. 80 degrees, 289 a gallon. Welcome, Danny boy. I'm glad you're here. Sheila, I stayed there before for Supreme Court training. Interesting, Sheila. Scott Weber, cruise lines will love it. More sea days of people spending money on board the ship with no place to go. There you go. If you can convince them to get on, you're good to go. It's a trick is to get them on. Paul Wilson, Brittany, thumbs up. What is that? Oh, boom, boom, boom. Tom Henry, Wendy, there's always the ceiling. We could bolt the art to the ceilings. Lots of extra space there. Right on. Sheila, are the newer ships going to be better for the environment? They say so. I just get frustrated when I see a cruise line bragging about a new ship coming out and they're still running on diesel fuel. I just kind of go, what are you guys thinking here? LNG, liquid natural gas, is now available. More and more ships are coming out all the time with liquid natural gas, far cleaner burning substance. Why aren't you all doing that on every new build? I find it frustrating that even now I'm seeing there are ships coming in 2021 that are still burning diesel. What are you doing? That's 2 years from now. There shouldn't be a single ship coming out of a shipyard with diesel. Oh, come on. Come on. What can I say? Aisling Kane, any news on Oasis? Is she in Spain? Almost, Aisling. I know. I just looked a few hours ago. Tomorrow, looks like tomorrow she'll be in the Strait of Gibraltar. She's getting close. Hopefully tomorrow or the day after she'll be in dry dock. Probably the day after tomorrow. Paul Wilson says, I found a thumb. Jaco, Bruce, did you ever hear about Norwegian moving their ships around? Well, yeah, Jaco, they do that all the time. They reposition their ships to different home ports. And I mentioned yesterday on yesterday's live show about the Norwegian Joy and the Encore being shifted a bit. So you can catch that on my show from yesterday for sure. Sherry, awesome sunsets. All sounds good to me. Sheila, hey, Danny boy. Sherry, hi, Sheila. Danny boy, hi, Sheila. Let's see. Alana Zigano, traveling with Bruce. Hi, Bruce and friends. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, Alana, to the show. Glad you're here. And welcome to the group today. Sherry, awesome sunsets. Hi there. Brittany, Debbie Manuel. Hi, Sherry, awesome. Paul Wilson. Everyone, I'm picking up a semi-trailer load of Miller beer today. Right on, Paul. You'll be a popular guy for darn sure. Sherry, awesome. Hey, Alana. Tom Henry, Jaco, I just checked the tracker and it shows the Oasis on final approach to Spain, almost there. Alana is saying hi to everybody. Sherry saying hi. Who else is here? Let me continue through. I don't drink the cargo, says Tom Henry. Tom Henry, yeah, don't drink the cargo there, Paul. Just drive it to where it's got to go. Sheila, what are we going to do when Bruce starts cruising? What are we going to do? What about the live shows when Bruce starts to cruise? What's happening here? Well, I'll do live shows from the road, including from cruise ships, I hope. Let's see what happens. Paul Wilson, I'll try not to. Tom laughing out loud. I'll try not to drink the merchandise, the Miller. Jaco, I think you mean Aisling Kane there, Tom. Linda Lou, Trucker Paul, don't get into that load, Alpha, laughing out loud. Ellen Nelson, Green Belt in Maryland. That's where she is, in the Green Belt in Maryland. Welcome, Ellen. Ellen, I'm glad you're here, and welcome, and I hope you enjoy my show. From New York, I have Nayuma Brown. Is that how I'm supposed to say that? Nayuma? Welcome from New York. I'm glad you're here. Another New Yorker. I love that town, the greatest city in the world. Fantastic. Debbie Manuel. Well, we're just going to have to follow him, Sheila. We're just going to have to follow him. Tom Henry, driving with Bruce. We need some fancy lighting by our 4 vacuum stations so drivers can clean the cars better at night. Should I slip in the light for the channel? Oh my. What I'm looking at, Tom, is I'm looking at getting what's called a ring light. I don't know if you know what that means. If you know what a donut looks like, a circle or like an inner tube from a tire, you can get a ring light that you can set up. And I'm looking at getting one of those from Amazon. And but I need to also get a camera that will go in the middle of the ring light to shoot, through with the light all around it. It'll just be like, it's like your eyes are here and the light's all around you shooting at me. That way that eliminates a lot of the shadowing and the funny coloring. And of course, using a half decent camera will mean that my skin color won't change while I'm talking to you on my computer here, but we got a ways to go, folks. I have a lot to do on this channel, as you all should know, and you do know, those of you been watching for a while. We are constantly under construction here. Paul Wilgus, you're no fun. Linda Lou, Sheila, laughing out loud. Tom Henry, sorry, Jaco. Reference the wrong question. Oops. Let's see here. Trivia, yay, says Linda Lou. Jaco, haha, no worries. Sheila, Tom, you have Bruce's back. Eric, blame Tom, laugh out loud. Tom Henry, are you referring to the movement for the current reservations or something new afoot? Dawn left Boston for the last time last November and is going to New York City, and the Gem is going to Boston. I'm talking about the fact that the Encore is going to be based in Seattle in 2021. Is it? The Joy is going to be in Seattle this year and next year with Bliss, and then they're moving the Joy to New York. The Joy will be in New York. There's going to be all kinds of moves, Tom. I talked about this yesterday on the show. Paul Wilson, yeah, Tom is slipping. Alana, Bruce, I got a notification for today's show. Fantastic, Alana. I'm glad you did. Did you get one for the 8 o'clock show, or did you get one for the 5 o'clock show, or did you get both? Let me know. Sheila, Tom flew in so fast, he's trying to catch up. Paul McNally, Dublin, Ireland, 7 degrees Celsius, and petrol, fuel, 144 euros a liter. That's $1.60 American approximately. That would be 3.7 of those for a gallon. So 550, 575 a gallon. Yikes! Kathy Hennessy Bruce was too busy to put the reminder up. He was busy with his Speedo. See, that's the problem, Kathy. I got a Speedo thing going on, and I was just doing too many things. I had to go to the bank to deal with issues. My work login was frozen while on the cruise, and they would not fix over the damn phone. Turns out we had a security hold due to some online bill pay I scheduled. Oh, man, Tom, how frustrating is that? Sherry, a beautiful day here in St. Louis, sunny and 79 degrees. You got to love that, Sherry. Yako Darawira says, also heard the new Encore is joining the Joy in Alaska, and the Bliss was going to New York, and the Escape was going to Miami. They're moving all over the place. They're shifting constantly going on. This is nothing new, nothing controversial. New ships are being added, and of course they have to figure them into the schedule. But yeah, that's what's going on. Jose Avila, hi. Miami, Florida, 85. 85. Thank you, Jose, for telling us. Welcome to the channel and the show. I'm glad you're here today. Welcome aboard Traveling with Bruce. Sheila, laughing out loud, Kathy. He's trying them out and modeling for his upcoming cruises. Well, guy's got to do what he's got to do. You know, you got to look at Linda Lou. Hi, Jose. I got to know where to shave. Ew. You put on the Speedos, and then you know where you have to shave. That's what Speedos make you think about. Ew. Okay, never mind. Now let's move on. Linda Lou. Hi, Jose. Alana, Traveling with Bruce. Ad was for Reese's Easter egg, Easter candy. Another one. They must know I have a sweet tooth. That you're the second person to get that ad today. Interesting. Ron Tuxhorn, Loveland, Colorado. 64 degrees. New followers. Love to talk cruising and going on them. Ron, welcome to the show. The channel from Colorado. I've got a number of viewers from the Colorado area. I'm glad you're here. 64 degrees. That's nicer than we got here. Fantastic. Welcome to the show. Tom Henry, we heard a while back that Norwegian was looking at porting the older ships in new places, such as Dawn in Baltimore. I would love that. I like that. But the cruise next people could not verify anything. Interesting, Tom. Sherry, channel is doing well. Still posting videos from our cruise. Right on, Sherry. Awesome. Well done. Yako, time will tell, Tom. Paul Wilson, howdy, Ron. I live outside of Cannon City, Colorado, even though I'm out on the road all the time. Sheila, hi, Ron. Tom Henry, the next cruise, the cruise rep, what is that? The cruise next rep did say Baltimore is a problem since it takes a long time to get into international waters to open the casinos and the shops. The entire Chesapeake Bay must be traveled, and that's why there aren't a ton of cruise ships in Baltimore. It's all about the money. Get the casino running. Exactly. Very interesting. Linda Lou, welcome, Ron, to the family. Glenn Edinburgh, hi, Bruce and all. TWB team, cool in Brisbane today, Australia. 18 degrees Celsius this morning, $1.60 a liter for fuel here today. Gas company in Australia rips us off when we have long weekends. Oh, doesn't that sound familiar? Everybody around the world, yes, and the so-called blue ribbon panels that the politicians put together to investigate these charges. They never find any collusion whatsoever. But yeah, everyone around the world talks about how gas prices for your car go up when there are long weekends. That is really something, isn't it? Like when it goes up just around like the July 4th long weekend or the May long weekend, just before you're going on that holiday drive, gas goes up in price. Isn't that incredible? And it's exactly the same price at every gas station right across the street from these other guys. There's never a difference. They're always the same. Wow, that's incredible how that works. It makes a guy think, doesn't it? Makes a guy think. Yeah, anyway, what did I say? Yako, I heard 4 cruise ships for Norwegian are going to Europe, Tom. That's what I've heard. Sheila, I noticed the prices seemed higher out of Baltimore. for cruising. Carl Morrison embarking Easter Sunday on the new Staten Dam for 21 days, transatlantic and Norway cruise. Carl, way to go, buddy. Way to do it. That is going to be a fantastic cruise. 3 weeks. Nice going. Tom Henry, Star, Don, Epic, Jade. Which ones are going? Gregory Toomer. The Blue Laguna on the Carnival ships are great. You got to try that, not just Guy's Burgers. Right on, Gregory. Thank you for the tip. We appreciate that. I salute you, Greg, with a cheers from the TWB family. I cheers all of you out there for traveling, supporting Traveling with Bruce. I support already 69 thumbs ups on this show. Thank you very much, everybody. That is great. The momentum of the channel continues to grow because of you, wonderful people out there. Thank you very much. Tom Henry, have fun. Yako, I believe so, Tom. Paul Wilgus, wow, sounds great. Cal, way to go, Cal. Carl, way to go, Carl from Paul. Tom Henry, Spirit has a nice itinerary for 2020. Would love that if I retired. Sheila, nice, Carl. Glenn, Edinburgh, Bruce, do you book your cruise a long way in advance? Or do you watch for last-minute deals and get ready to swoop? I do both. I do kind of both. I do more last-minute than long-term planning. But being a YouTube creator and having all these viewers asking me, when are you going on a cruise? They want to join me. I'm going to have to start booking earlier. But that I will be doing later on. Right now, Jennifer and I would like to get on a cruise ship before the end of this year. And I'm going to pull the trigger as we go along here. There'll be a couple of cruises booked, and then I'll start looking at longer-term bookings to give people more time to plan to join Jennifer and I on a cruise ship if they would like to do so. We'll keep you posted, guys. We'll keep you posted. Cool Jazz, hello, Tom Henry. How you doing today? Welcome to Cool Jazz from New York. Tom Henry, Yako, might be Pearl, though, whichever was pulled from Alaska for the joy. Carl, will be my first time on Holland America. I think you're going to like it, Carl. I think you're going to like it. Gregory, you think the itinerary with the Spirit is better than the Mardi Gras that's coming out, Tom Henry? Oh, Greg, two different ships. I don't know if you should be comparing that. Two totally different ships. Paul Lucas, hello there. Cool Jazz. Tom Henry, Cool Jazz is in the house. Sherry, I want to start saving up for an Alaskan cruise. Sheila, hey, Cool Jazz. Cool Jazz, hello, Paul Lucas. I didn't see your name. I was looking for you. Hey there. Alana, Sherry, Awesome Sunsets. Me too. Paul Wilson, wow, Cool Jazz is in the house. Sheila, me too, Sherry. Terrence Shaw, hi, Bruce. Has anyone had anything about... anyone heard anything about the gun-toting grandma? And I haven't, but yesterday was the day. I thought yesterday was the day for the trial. I'll take a look at news sources to see if I can dig up anything. Not sure if it's just a one-day trial or not. Maybe they had the trial and the judge is now thinking about it and we have to wait for sentencing. I don't know what's going on. We'll see what's going on. I'll check into it, see what I can dig up. Tom Henry just watched the Gem leave Bermuda. Right on. That's what Cool Jazz is saying. He's saying to Tom, I just watched the Gem leave Bermuda. Tom Henry, Spirit is going from Rome to Dubai, then South Africa, onto Indonesia, and I forget where it's going to end in Tokyo or whatever. I assume the prep of porting it to China to replace the Joy. Tom, that's probably what they're going to do, and they're probably going to bring it to Singapore for refurbishing maybe, and then into China. I don't know. Yako, the Gateway and Escape are going on the 2021 to Europe. Sherry, yes, Alana, great minds think alike. We're thinking about going on an Alaska cruise. Cool Jazz, it's snowing in Nova Scotia right now. Interesting, Cool Jazz. Glenn, Edinburgh, Bruce, research the new cruise port being built here in Brisbane. It was on the nightly news, and it is supposed to handle the largest ships in the world. I did read a little bit about it, but I hadn't looked into too deeply into it. I'd heard a while ago that plans were well underway, that this was going to happen. So this is good to see that it's happening and it's underway. This is good stuff, Glenn. Really good news. Cool Jazz, how are you doing, Paul Wilson? Tom Henry, only problem with the mega ships is that a lot of the Mediterranean ports don't handle the large ships. Well, that's right, Tom. The mega ships were designed by Royal Caribbean to sort of start the ball rolling, and now other cruise lines are bringing out 5,000 people plus cruise ships. There might be tendering going on here. We'll have to see how that all works out. John LeBeau, hey, TWB family, and all hello, 70 in Raleigh. Welcome, John LeBeau, to the show. I'm glad you're here. Tom Henry, guess what ship was off our balcony as we were leaving our cabin on Sunday? Which one? Yako, hope it works out for them, Tom. Brittany, no ads for me on both accounts. Tom Henry, the Costco shipping cargo ship. You were talking about that on the show. I think we mentioned that. We heard that. Carl, has anyone visited Norway on a cruise? Has anyone visited Norway? Cool Jazz, USS Iowa. Sheila, laugh out loud. Was Bruce on it? Tom Henry? Tom Henry, Cindy was in line at the wheelchair area on the Bliss Sunday. and we were one of the last 10 people off the ship. That is getting our money's worth. One of the last 10 people to finally get off the ship. Get out of here, you guys. Oh, wow. That's funny. Very good. Terrence Shaw, on an airline, what is a blackout date? On an airline, what is a blackout date? Well, I would imagine that an airline will have daily service from Chicago to New York, but not available this Wednesday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Blackout. Why? Maybe the airplane is chartered by a private group, and that flight isn't available. That could be what it means. I'm not sure. Anyone else know? Catching Travel. Hello, love your videos. Can't wait for our next cruise. Catching Travel. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you enjoy what I do. I'm glad you're here. Let me know, where are you watching me from? I love to know where everybody is. MGM family, sunny 58, New Jersey today. Gas is around $3.68 a gallon. That's outrageous, but that's what it is. Zubar, how are you doing, sir? Hi, Zubar. How are you doing? Sheila, I'm staying on the ship until they kick me off. That's what she said. Peter Heckman, yes, Bruce. The Skyline Bridge over Tampa Bay is the problem before this dredging was done. Remember, there's an 8 to 10 foot difference in water height between low and high tide under this bridge. So the bridge can be, sometimes can accommodate a large ship, sometimes it can't. You got to time it just right. Sheila, hi, MGM family traveling, and Zubair, welcome. Just Pamela, good evening, traveling with Bruce. Hi, Just Pamela, how are you doing? Welcome to my show. Glad you're here. Folks are joining the show as the show is going on. It doesn't hurt that we're now at 70 thumbs ups, and we got a bunch of them early to start this show. Thank you, everybody, for throwing thumbs ups my way to bring the momentum of the show even higher. It is fantastic. What's the news of the Oasis? Aisling is wanting to know. We're waiting for it to land in Spain, hopefully in the next 48 hours. We'll find out then. Sherry, hi, Miss Pamela. Hi, Just Pamela. Just Pamela, hi, Sherry, awesome. Sheila, Terrence Shaw, I believe it's when there are no travel rewards or discounts around high travel dates. That's another blackout period. Yes, that's another one. Very good, Sheila. Peter, sorry, Bruce, the bridge over Tampa Bay is the Sunshine Skyway Bridge, not Skyline. No problem, my friend. I didn't know the name of it either. I just know there's a big bridge you got to get under, and that's the name of it, the Sunshine Skyway. Okay, MGM family. Hey, how would they enforce a speed limit on cruise ships? Will they have a cruise ship police? Well, MGM, all ships nowadays that are applying international waters all have satellite tracking technology attached to them, because their owners want to know where their ships are at any time, especially if they get out of radio communication or if there's pirate activity or what have you. And this satellite technology measures the speed that the ships are taking. So if cruise lines sign up for the protocol to keep ships in a certain zone, or countries sign up and the ships sign up and the flag countries sign up, then everyone will adhere to the rule, and you can watch for it. You can look for violations by just tracking the satellite data, and then fines will be levied by organizations around the world to cruise lines or operators of cargo vessels. And if they don't pay, you just don't allow them into ports. You just can't come in here until you pay your fines, or you come in here and you can't leave until your fines are paid. How about them apples? That's how you enforce it. It's easy. You don't need cops. It's easy. Anyway, there you go. That old biddy. Hi from St. Louis, kayak advertiser. Very interesting. Thank you, old biddy. Glenn Gedmer, what's the deal with a couple of thumbs down every show? I have trolls. I have trolls that hate anything, everything, everybody. And there are trolls that give thumbs downs to any channel, any video, no matter what the purpose. Wouldn't be surprising if these two trolls were here for less than 10 seconds, did their thumbs downs, and moved on to continue giving thumbs downs to any channel they can find, any video they can find, period. That's just how it works. And YouTube considers thumbs downs to be thumbs. They consider thumbs ups to be thumbs. And they actually are looking at my channel right now, seeing there are 74 thumbs ups, 2 thumbs downs, 76 engagements. There's momentum on his channel. These thumb down guys, they think they're hurting the channels. They're not. They're not hurting the channels at all. They're actually increasing the engagement rate of the channels which makes YouTube promote the channels even more on YouTube. So what can I say? We did have one show once, a live show, where I had 32 trolls show up on a live show 15 minutes into the show. And they were spewing all kinds of hatred on the channel to try to type in. We were eliminating them as quickly as we could. They all gave a thumbs down to the channel. So at the 20-minute mark, I had 10 thumbs ups and 32 thumbs downs in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Within the hour, by the time I got off the show, we had 40 thumbs ups and 32 thumbs downs. So we had 72 engagements, and a lot of people were watching the show. What can I say? We got rid of these trolls by forbidding them to comment ever again on the show. So they showed their faces. We X'd them out. I eliminated them from existence, at least as far as comments go. And now they come around with the odd thumbs down, but they can't interfere with the discussion. So that's what's going on. That's how it works, Glenn. Scott Weber, I just got a call from my travel agent. Hall America just threw in prepaid gratuities and $40 less off the total tab. What a deal. How about them apples? Scott, that is fantastic. I'm glad to hear that for you. It's 21 days of gratuities. Hello, 2 people per cabin minimum. What is that, 14 bucks a day, $28 a day, 21 days, $508, a $600 gift. Thank you very much. Way to go, Scott Weber. Kathy Hennessy, nice, Scott. Mark Dirksen, Scott, I need your travel agent. Sylvia, hi, Bruce and all. The ad, some lactose milk commercial. That's what I got. Mid-70s in Greensboro, North Carolina. Welcome, Sylvia, to the show. Glad you're here. Sylvia, Sheila, haters at Glen Admiral or someone pulling Bruce's chain. I personally think you aren't doing a good job unless you get a few thumbs down. Laugh out loud. There you go, Scott Weber. Bruce, choose ships with real high internet speed. Yeah, that's one of my considerations. Brittany, from the way things look, Oasis of the Seas will have a nice choice of dry docks in Cadiz soon, as Carnival Sunrise could be leaving dry docks soon unless Cadiz has only one spot to fit the Oasis. They do have one spot. They have the big dry dock, and it's ready. It's ready for the ship. As soon as it gets there, it's going in, and they'll be working on her all the way. Sheila says, hi, Sylvia. Paul Lucas says, hello, Sylvia. Sheila says, Scott. Eric Gibbons currently cannot get into carnival.com. Anybody else? I haven't heard. Maybe they got a glitch. I don't know. Tom Henry, traveling with Bruce. I picture a ring light like the light over that big-ass RV in the movie Stripes. I'm trying to remember the ring light in the movie Stripes. I'm trying to remember it. Tom Henry, that would look good over your work area. Yeah, that would. Eric Gibbons, oops, now it's working. Oh, okay, that's good news, Eric. You got your site back up and running for carnival.com. Kathy Hennessy, Eric, it has been going on for 2 days now since 10% discount offers on excursions. People going to cancel the excursion they booked and then rebooking a new excursion for 10% off. I think that's part of what's going on too. Catching Travel, how do you pay tips on Carnival's new website? Any idea? I can't figure it out. I wouldn't know Catching Travel. I don't spend a lot of time there. If anybody knows, let them know. Tom Henry, who wants to donate 200 million euros to rebuild the Notre Dame Cathedral? I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to have enough money in my bank account that it would be no big deal to be able to donate 200 million euros to the cathedral. That's how rich I'd like to be. But can't do that right now. Eric, okay, thanks, Kathy. Sheila, I normally do at booking. I normally do at booking Catching Travel, but you might be able to go into manage your cruise and make a payment. Sheila, yeah, I don't know. They make a price. They make the price of gas whatever they want. Yeah, that's true, Sheila. Sheila Zuber, do you like Bruce? Do like Bruce and said and go online to the company. That's right. You want to get a job with the cruise line? Just go to the Direct Cruise Lines website and look for career opportunities. That's how you'll find opportunities, I think. Sheila, laughing at Harley, I have no idea how to get a job on a cruise line. Yeah, we don't know, Zubir, how do you get a job? All we can tell you is to go to the cruise lines websites and go in there and look for career opportunities and see if you can link through there. Carl Yao, great show. Enjoy the info. Thank you, Carl. Zubir, thanks, madam. Marion Hayes, 20th cruise coming up. Carnival in September, assuming it's a go. after our 40th anniversary. Way to go, Marion. That is fantastic. Scott Weber. I'm going to Norway this summer. Way to go, Scott Weber. You're going to love that. Angus. Let's see. Yes. Angus. Goodbye, Angus. You're gone forever. Okay, let's move on. Cool Jazz. Blackout date could be no discounts on a particular cruise or flight for whatever reason. The dates specified are no good. Glenn Edinburgh. See you all back at work. I'm going back to work. 8 a.m. in the morning here. Have a great evening over there. Thank you, Glenn Edinburgh. Paul Willis, take it easy, Glenn. Sheila, laugh out loud, Bruce. You're just so popular. Tom Henry, Cool Jazz. So also blackouts don't allow use of points to be used for free or reduced fare. Sheila, way to go, Scott. Cool Jazz. Yep, Tom couldn't think of that. Scott Weber, thanks, Sheila. And Cool Jazz, anyone find the princess ship horns annoying after a while? I guess. Finally caught up to you guys. I was wondering if any of you were interested in trying a trivia question right now. I got my trivia show going on at 8 o'clock tonight, but I was wondering if any of you would be interested in trying a trivia question on this show as a little preview of what's to come. How many of you are here? I got 58 watching, so if 58 are here, we could easily do a trivia question. Anybody interested in let me know if you want a trivia. If I can get up to 80 thumbs ups, I'll do a trivia. I got 76 right now. If I can get 4 more thumbs ups to show up, let's do a trivia. That old biddy says, oh yeah, Kathy Hennessy. Oh yeah, Sheila, let's do trivia. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let me take a look and see what I can find a trivia question for you guys. And we'll do one of these. Could be fun. You never know. Let's see what we got here. Yes. Oh, yes. I got some real doozies here. I've got doozies. Yes. Let's do this one right here. If we get enough thumbs ups, we'll do this one right here. I've got a trivia question ready to go. I'm going to load up my big ass pencil. P Mills, let's do trivia. That old biddy, ready to rumble. Cool Jazz, laughing out loud time. I need 2 more thumbs ups. I got 78. Give me 2 more thumbs ups, and we'll do this trivia question here. Let me just get my marker ready to go in case I get those 2 thumbs ups, and we'll see if we're ready to roll here. We got now. I got 78. Laughing out loud, Tom. Cool Jazz. Thumbs ups. Sheila is saying, right on, folks. I need 2 more thumbs ups, and we get to 80 thumbs ups. I will pull the trigger on this trivia question and see how you guys do with this one. This one has 25 possible answers, and when you're giving me an answer, just give me 1 answer at a time per answer. So when you text me, message me, only give me 1 answer per answer so that everybody gets a shot at answering all 25, and just keep firing away. The Love Boat, Kenneth Kathy saying it has nothing to do with the Love Boat. Sorry, nice try. That old biddy or a thumbs down, it counts. Yeah, well, I'll take thumbs up, so I want 80. That old biddy is laughing. It's Kathy Hennessy. She's just shaking her head. Sheila, she's thinking it's funny. 79. 1 more to go. Thank you. Sheila saying, laughing a lot. Paul Lucas saying you got 80. I see that you have 80. Tom Henry, I have 80 on my screen, says Tom. I show 79. I'm waiting for that to kick in here. As soon as that hits on my screen, that'll be great. Let's do it. I show 80, Sheila says. Everyone's getting 80 except me. I only show 79. I must be lagging on my own show. Unbelievable. Sheila, I show 80. Tom, Paul, everyone's showing 80. And I still show 79. Well, I'll take your word for it. And let's get on with it. You always have 1 less, Sheila said. That's right. Maybe I should give myself a thumbs up. That will help the cause. Susan, I see 82. That'll be. Put your glasses on. Put your glasses on. There. Now I see 78 now. I lost 1. See, all that confident talk. Now I'm down to 78. Sheila says now 79. See, someone's playing games. What can I say? I got to get to 80 thumbs up. I got to do this quiz. Can you? I got those are the first 2 questions of the trivia question. Can you? And then okay, can you name the? There you go. Can you name the? Oh, someone says. Whole bunch of folks are saying you got 79 again. I'm still showing 78. Yeah, I'm still showing 78. Got a trivia question all loaded up, ready to go. I just wish we could get to 80 thumbs ups and I can launch this thing. 78, 77. Just lost 1. I got a thumbs down. Number 4. Someone said, heck with you, Bruce. I'm taking your thumbs up away. I'm giving you a thumbs down. Now you're down to 77. You're never going to do a trivia question on the air. Gotcha. Someone took it up and made it down. Tom Henry saying, see, Tom Henry saw it. Then it went the other way. 73, 78, and 3. There we go. You're torturing me. That's what you guys are doing. Unbelievable. You're torturing me. All right. Well, that's it. I'll give you the question anyway. How about that? Can you name the countries that have the most airports? What countries of the world, top 25, what countries of the world have the most airports? Fire away your best guess. I'm sure you'll get the first one. Let's see what happens. Here come the answers. I am sure. I'm going to just refresh my cola. There we go. Cheers, everybody, from Traveling with Bruce here in Creston. All right, here we go. What countries have the most airports in the world? Tom Henry, Sheila, that old biddy, Eric, Kathy are all giving a wild guess. Same with MGM, the USA. Yeah, the United States, number one. Of course, 13,513 airports. Can you believe that there are that many airports in America? 13,513. That's where do they all go? It's incredible. Sheila is wondering about China having a ton of airports. They're number 14 in the world, 507. But trust me, they're building more. Paul Willigas, what about Germany for airports? They're number 13 in the world, 539 airports in Deutschland. MGM had the USA. Eric Gibbons, Japan, Bruce. Japan has airports. Let's take another gander at the top 25 in the world. Japan is not in the top 25 for airports. That's surprising, but that's true. Russia, Tom Henry. How about the Russians? Number 5 in the world, 1,218. Not even 10% of America's total. 1,218 airports in Russia. The USA, 13,500. Let's see here. Blogging Trucker Reviews writes, I see the Emerald Princess caught on fire yesterday coming out of dry dock. I think I mentioned it on the live show. There was a fire. It was a small fire. It didn't last long. It was a tiny electrical issue. They dealt with it. Nothing has changed. The ship continues on her voyages. No permanent damage caused, and they're on their way. Brittany had the USA for airports. P. Mills, USA. Eric Gibbons, Canada. Yeah, number 4 in the world. Canada has 1,467 airports. Now, Russia has 250 million people. Canada has 36 million people. We have more airports than the Russians do, 200 more. Quite surprising. If you multiplied our population by 10, you would get the American population, 360 million. We would have more airports. We would have 14,000 versus 13,000. So actually, we have more airports per capita than the United States. Isn't that amazing? Just little tidbits of trivia. After all, it is trivia. Brittany had China. Tom Henry, Australia. Let's see. Yeah, number 16 in the world, 480 airports in Australia. Say so says USA. That old biddy had Japan. Andrew had the USA. Brittany had Canada. Kathy Hennessy, Britain, or let's call it the United Kingdom, UK. The United Kingdom, 18th in the world, 460 airports in the United Kingdom. Laura Fuentes also had the UK. Only one answer at a time, Laura. I can only take the first answer. Only give me one at a time. Ellen Nelson, USA. Brittany, Mexico. Yeah, number 3. 1,714 airports in Mexico, 3rd most in the world. We have the USA at number 1, Mexico number 3, Canada number 4, and Russia number 5. Missing number 2 right now. UK we've got, Australia we've got. Eric Gibbons, Brazil. Yeah, number 2 in the world, Brazil. 4,093 for Brazil. USA 13,500, Brazil 4,090. Mexico 1,700, Canada 1,400, Russia 1,200. Okay, moving on. Susan R. Spain, España. Nope, Spain is not in the top 25. MGM had Canada. Susan R. Italy. What about Italy? The Italians, they are not in the top 25 either. Sheila is thinking France, the country of France. Number 17 in the world, 464 airports. Andrew had Italy. We've done it. Sheila, Germany. We've done already. Number 13. Singapore, Susan R. No, Singapore is a city-state. They have 1 or 2 airports. That's it for Singapore. Cool Jazz. Another trivia. What state has the most airports? MGM, Brazil. Sheila, Australia. We've done it. That old biddy, Egypt for airports. Egypt is not in the top 25 worldwide. Brittany had Brazil. That old biddy, Dubai. That's a city. Cities are not what I'm looking for. That old biddy. Look for countries. Brittany Lockwood, Argentina. Number 6 on the list, 1,138 airports in Argentina. That old biddy. Turkey. Turkey is not in the top 25 in the world. They're not in the top 25. Denmark, Sheila is wondering, Denmark for airports, not in the top 25. That old biddy. South Africa, they're number 11 in the world. South Africa, 566 airports. Italy, we've done. India, Brittany Lockwood. India, we have it right here, 21 in the world, 346 airports. But with the new president, with their prime minister, Modi, I think a number are under construction in India. Kathy Hennessy, the Philippines for airports, number 24, 247. They just make the list. Indonesia, that old biddy, yep, number 10 in the world for airport construction, 673 airports in Indonesia, number 10 in the world. Brazil, we've done. Spain, we've done. France, we've done. Korea, I'll try. South Korea versus North Korea, or any of the Koreas, none of them are in the list. None of them. No Koreas on our list whatsoever. All right. Turkey, we've done. Mozambique. Brittany Lockwood is wondering about Mozambique. Nope, nope. Philippines, we've done. Bye, everybody. Tom Henry says, low battery warning. I just flashed right on, Tom. You take care. Thanks for joining me. Brittany, United Arab Emirates. No, they do not have enough airports to make the top 25. Same with that old biddy. He was thinking about it. Chile, Brittany Lockwood. What about the country of Chile? Yep, number 15 in the world. 481 airports in Chile. Norway, Brittany Lockwood. Norway is not in the top 25. Sheila tried Norway as well. Colombia, Susan R. What about the country of Colombia? Yep, number 8 in the world. 836 airports in Colombia. The UK, we've tried. Israel, Kathy Hennessy. No, Israel is not in the top 25 for airports. Chile, we've done. New Zealand, Brittany Lockwood. New Zealand. Nope, they're not in the top 25. Keep the guesses coming. Netherlands, the Netherlands. No, we've tried already. No, can do. South Africa, we've done. Peru for airports. Nope, not Peru. Poland. Poland is not in the top 25. I am looking for, let's see here, Nicaragua just came through here. Nope, not Nicaragua either. I'm looking for 4 South American countries. 4 South American countries. I'm looking for a Central American country. I'm looking for a Mid-East country. And I'm looking for a European country in the Baltic area. Let's see what that does for us. Nicaragua just came in. Belize just came in. Nope, not Belize. South Korea, no. I'll try Bolivia instead of Bolivia. Bolivia is number 7 in the world. 855 airports. Venezuela, yes, number 19 in the world. 444 airports. Greece, no. Chile, we've done. Honduras, no. Guatemala, yes. 23rd in the world. Central American country. 291 countries. That is 291 airports. That is the Central American country. I have 1 European country, and then I have 1 Mideast country, 2 South American countries, and 1 Oceania country, kind of Asia, Oceania. All right. Guatemala, Romania, no. Costa Rica, no. Croatia, no. Colombia, no. We've done already Colombia. Ireland, no. The European country is north of Germany, north of France. It's not Norway, but it's right around that area. Jordan just came in. No, Jordan. South American countries, I need 2 at least. Mideast country. Country is one of the most populated in the world. And they are neighbors to Pakistan, and they are neighbors to Iraq. Sweden just came in. That is the country I'm looking for Europe. 25th highest number of airports, 231. There's only 4 countries to go. That's why we're so slow here. Amsterdam's a city. Denmark, Finland, Paraguay. Paraguay, number 9, 799 airports. Very good. Peru, we've done. Looking for Papua New Guinea. Number 12 in the world, 561 airports. Switzerland and Peru and Iran. Iran is the Mideast country I'm looking for, technically part of Asia. Iran is 22nd in the world, 319 airports, leaving us one country from South America. Starts with the letter E from South America. It's not Paraguay. It's not Uruguay. It's not Peru. The country in South America that starts with the letter E, they have 432 airports. The country starting with the letter E from South America is Ecuador. There it is, that old biddy. And Kathy, you got it. There it is, Ecuador, number 20. That does the quiz right there. Same with Laura and Susan R. and Seiso. You all got Ecuador. Well done, you guys. All on the tape delay. Sheila got it too. Does this mean new trivia? No, there's trivia tonight, but I just threw this question in for fun to kind of give you a taste. Here are the world's countries that have the most airports. Number one, the USA, 13,513. Brazil, 4,093. Mexico, third place, 1,741. Canada at 1,467. Russia, 1,218. Argentina, 1,138. The following countries have less than 1,000 airports each. We start with Bolivia, Colombia, Paraguay, Indonesia, South Africa, Papua New Guinea, Germany, China, Chile, Australia, France, United Kingdom, Venezuela, Ecuador, India, Iran, Guatemala, Philippines, and Sweden is number 25. And those are the countries with the most airports in the world. How about them apples? Pretty cool beans. I've got a bunch more for you tonight at 8 o'clock. I welcome you to join me for trivia this evening. We'll have some fun. Kathy Hennessy, thank you, Bruce. You guys are most welcome. I look forward to have you join me at 8. We'll continue trivia tonight and see how we do. Thank you for 81 thumbs ups, 4 thumbs downs. That's 85 engagements. Way to go. We'll take that. Blaine, does this mean no trivia? I just got here. No, Blaine, we're on tonight at 8. Come on back here in about an hour and a half. I'll be live for trivia tonight. Just finishing this show. Thank you for joining me today on my live show today. Really appreciate it. At this late time, we still have 47 of you here. Appreciate you guys hanging around. I will see you tonight, 8 o'clock. In the meantime, stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy. And we'll catch you in an hour and 30 or so minutes, or a little less than that. And we'll play trivia tonight at 8 o'clock. All right, guys. See you a little later. Brittany, I look forward to you and your mom coming by. That'll be fun. Susan R., you take care. Kathy, Brittany, Blaine, Sheila, everybody, have a great evening. Thanks for the thumbs ups today, you guys. And we'll catch you at 8 this evening. Bye for now.